thelandofisrael.com and Israel National TV present Ari Abramowitz and Jeremy Gimpel. Live from the heart of Israel, it's Tuesday Night Live in Jerusalem.
Tuesday Night Live in Jerusalem. I'm Jeremy Gimpel. This here is Ari Abramowitz. Every night we gather here at Tuesday Night Live in Jerusalem and we try to take a different look at Israel. We try to show the world a side of Israel that they never see. And one of the most powerful tools of hasbara, of championing Israel's cause, is our history. And in fact, one of the most inspiring elements of Judaism is our nation's story and our heritage. You know, I used to think that the most powerful way to allow people to experience Judaism was Shabbat. Invite them to your home, turn off their cell phones, turn off the laptops, you're not going anywhere, you're not
By the
going
way,
into
everybody's
your car.
invited to my home in the Old City whenever you'd like, 9/11. Thank you. Welcome to come. That was okay, right?
Can we all, this Shabbat, go to his house?
For lunch. We're out for dinner. Anyway, go.
So a couple of weeks ago, I had some people over to my house that had never had a Shabbat experience before, a real Jewish Shabbat. And I said, you know, we're going to go through the evening, and stage by stage, I'm going to give explanations about what Shabbat is all about. So I say, Shalom Aleichem, we're inviting the angels of Shabbat into our home. Eshet Chayil, once a week, we sing a love song to our wives. I bless my children, showing the Jewish unity and our family love and our family unity. And I said, if anyone has any questions throughout the meal, just ask me. Don't be ashamed. I'm happy to explain, because every ritual and every aspect of the Jewish Shabbat has depth and meaning. And so I pick up my Kiddush cup. I'm about to make Kiddush. And a person says, well, Jeremy, I have a question. Why do you cover the challah? And I said, oh, let me explain. You see, when I bless the wine, I want to cover the bread because I don't want to embarrass the bread while I make Kiddush. And that can't be normal. And I said, at that moment, it's not a Jewish experience. An experience isn't enough. What people need is a Jewish education. On my last trip to America, I just came back from a 3-week tour. I was invited to the University of Missouri. And a couple of days before I was invited there, I get a call from Dan Goldschmidt, an amazing guy who arranged the event on campus. And he said, Jeremy, I want you to know, on campus, we're going to have 2 armed bodyguards waiting for you. I said, Dan, do you know where I live? I'm a platoon sergeant in the Israeli army, Dan. I think I can handle the academic arena of Missouri University. So I arrive on campus, and all of a sudden, outside the hall, there are professors for Palestine. There are Muslims on campus, a woman with a burqa protesting my talk, and a voice goes off in my head. I'm like, I wish there were more than 2 of them. But the greatest lesson, that was by far my most exciting event, disrupting and interrupting. But what I learned most is that the only way to really defend Israel is to know our history, knowing the facts, knowing the context, knowing our story and how it relates to the state of Israel is the most powerful tool. And it's for that reason why this evening we've invited a spiritual leader and a world-renowned historian to give us depth and insight into our identity, into our past, and into our future, Rabbi Beryl Wine.
This is it. This is it. We are now living during the culmination of Jewish history and really all of world history. I'm not a historian. I'm not a rabbi. I really don't know all that much, but I know that much. I know that's true. Many of you may be familiar with the famous Midrash. I love it so much. It's very comforting. Rabbi Akiva and the 3 sages, they come to Israel, they ascend to Jerusalem, and they go to the Temple Mount. And as they're approaching the Holy of Holies, they see a fox run out, and 3 sages rip their shirts and they begin to weep. And Rabbi Akiva begins to laugh. And they say, Rabbi Akiva, how could you laugh? And he says, how could you weep? They said, this is our temple. This is the Holy of Holies. And a fox is running through it? How could you laugh? And he said, just as the prophecy in the times of Uriah that the first temple would be destroyed, That's come true. So too will the prophecy of Zechariah, that the day will come when the Jews will come from all throughout the world to the land of Israel, and elderly men and women will be sitting in the streets of Jerusalem with their canes, and the streets will be filled with sounds of children playing. And they said, "You have comforted us." That is us. We are living the fulfillment of that prophecy. We are the reason that Rabbi Akiva laughed. There's no room for skepticism now. Not at this point in history. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. Maybe if we lived centuries ago, and we're in some shtetl the show was called Tuesday Night Live in Slonim, or Minsk, or some crazy, and for 200 years before, 200 years after, we're just being persecuted. I can understand the doubt. But now we're in Yerushalayim. We've overcome. We've overcome insurmountable odds, unparalleled in all of world history. So come with us. Come to Ben Gurion Airport and witness a miracle. Be a part. Feel the excitement and the unadulterated joy that is the Jewish people returning home.
And now, meet the stream with Ari and Jeremy.
You can feel the excitement in the air. It's 6:30 in the morning. We're in Ben Gurion Airport. We're about to see, live, and breathe the fulfillment of Jewish destiny. Hundreds of Jews from around North America are coming now and making Aliyah with Nefesh B'Nefesh. Come and let's see what's going on. This year we are witnessing the future of the Jewish people, the destiny of biblical prophecy coming to life here in Tel Aviv, Israel.
This says, "Welcome home, Michael," for my brother who's finally making Aliyah and living the dream.
Why do you think he's doing that?
I think because he realized how important it is to live here, and
Have you made Aliyah?
not yet.
So what the heck are welcome home, Michael? When are you making it?
Soon, hopefully, really, really soon.
They're making Aliyah because they're coming to be home with their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren.
And the rest of the family of the Jewish people.
That's exactly right. And we want to tell Elisheva and Shlomo, hurry up and come too.
That's right, Elisheva and Shlomo. Where the heck are you?
Why should the Jewish people come home to Israel?
It's their homeland.
It's a good reason.
I wanted to kiss your parents a little bit. What? Why are you here?
Because my cousin is coming. His name is Shmuli Kolodny. Hi, everybody. He's coming. He's making Aliyah now.
Why do you think Jews should make Aliyah?
Because this is the land of Jews. It's Eretz Israel. Every Jew should make Aliyah and come to Israel. It's like, this is my house. Everybody should come. You're invited.
The Israel Recreational Hockey Association, we're very happy to be here today. Welcome our newest hockey player, Seth Rosen, who's making Aliyah from Florida. We're here in our hockey yard, waiting for him to get off the plane.
Why are your parents making Aliyah?
It's been their dream for a long time.
Do you have kids yet?
No, not married.
Needs a wife. This guy needs a wife. What is okay, he's very tall, as you see. I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5". That makes you about what? Like 6'8", 6'9". Like we need tall jeans in the gene pool. If we can find a really tall girl for this really tall guy, make a pitch for yourself.
Excellent. No, it's okay. Thanks.
Really pitch yourself. Sell yourself.
Yeah, no.
Your degrees. What degrees do you have?
I'm learning right now communications and linguistics.
Communications, critical key for a happy marriage. Girls out there, the guy can communicate. Pop quiz. When was the last time there was ice hockey in Israel before the modern state?
It would be around the time of the Maccabees when Hanukkah in 37 whatever, there was a blizzard and they used a frozen, it was actually a frozen letka that they used as the first ice hockey puck.
You know about the Maccabee blizzard of 37 AD. You know your stuff.
This is our home. This is where it's supposed to be. We're all Jewish, all Israeli. Come home to our family.
Why is it important for all Jews to come back to the land of Israel?
Because it's awesome here in Israel.
What brings you here? Not who, that's your mother. What brings you here?
I don't know.
That's actually the deepest truth of the world. I don't know. Because we don't really understand how it's possible after 2,000 years, God has brought us back to the land of Israel from the four corners of the earth. That's what you mean?
Yeah.
to look into the camera and say, I am officially announcing that this is the first year of my life in Israel and I'm never going back?
I'm officially announcing that this is the first year I'm in Israel for the year.
No.
I will eventually make Aliyah.
Oh, no. Boo!
I'm staying
You're staying forever.
forever.
And I'm going to burn my passport
I'm going to burn my passport
on the Temple Mount.
on the Temple Mount.
Police! Why do you think Jews from around the world should be moving to the land of Israel?
Because this is the home of the Jewish people. The question is, why are they coming? Etzba Elohim, finger of God. Why would anybody come from America or England to this tiny, crazy little country? It's because it's Etzba Elohim, the finger of God. That's what's bringing them. And ultimately, hopefully, they'll all come back home.
It's the land of the Jewish people.
What are you going to do to change the country?
I just made Aliyah.
You made Aliyah from where?
New York.
Other than not having to ever say the words please or thank you again, what are you most excited about to live in the land of Israel?
Going like this, but I do want to make Aliyah.
You're officially making Aliyah right here and right now.
What? Eventually.
Eventually, you're going to tell your parents that you've decided right here and right now that this is your life forever, you're burning your passport and not going back.
Yeah. God gave us this land, so why should we not live in it? If God gave it to us and we have it.
The strongest way that we could save the Jewish land is by bringing the Jewish people home. And it's the most exciting thing. And I was just speaking to Rabbi Beryl Wein, famous rabbi historian. He was crying. And you know what he said? The person who gets a miracle doesn't even know it, that he has a miracle happening to him. Well, we know it, and we're opening it up to the world. And that's why we have Tuesday Night Live, to let people know the miracle is here.
How does it feel to make Aliyah?
The best, the greatest. It's wonderful. I encourage everybody else to do it.
Wow. What does it feel like your first moments here, living as a free Jew in your free land?
It's great.
It's like biblical prophecy.
Okay.
It's like the fulfillment of like the Jewish dream.
Okay.
You're living the hopes of like generations upon generations.
Yes.
The walking life of Jeremiah and Ezekiel.
Okay.
How does it feel like to make Aliyah?
Like a new person. Unbelievable.
I just came off the airplane and I'm here to stay.
What does it feel like?
It feels unbelievable. I got off the steps and I just got down and I kissed the ground.
Amazing. Baruch Hashem.
Why did you do it?
I can't live without Israel.
Do you want to kiss the ground with me?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Amazing!
Why did you do it?
Why? For my children?
What does it feel like to make Aliyah?
Oh, it's unspeakable.
What are the things you're most excited to do now that you've made it?
Learn Hebrew. Opan.
If your feeling was a song, sing it.
Ebenu shalom alechem. Ebenu shalom alechem. Ebenu shalom alechem. Ebenu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem.
What are you most excited about?
Just the fact that I have a one-way ticket here and I don't have a ticket back. That's what I'm excited about.
It's exhilarating. I mean, I've been thinking about this since I was a little girl, and it actually came true. It's a miracle. Honestly, that's how I feel. It's a miracle. It's our homeland. My grandparents are Holocaust survivors, and I always wanted to come to the place that I knew would always shelter me, and is the biblical land of our ancestors, and now I'm a part of it.
We left a grandson and my other son back in Toronto, but we're hoping they're going to join us really soon.
You should know, you're not retired. Life is just getting going right now.
Yes, it's a whole new chapter.
How are you going to change the country?
I don't want to change the country. I want the country to change me.
What a tremendous bracha. Baruch Hashem. We are so excited, my wife, my children, and me. Thank God.
If your feeling was a flavor of ice cream, what flavor is it? Hot pink. Hot pink flavor ice cream.
We've got to infuse this country with Torah and mitzvos and make every Jew happy.
Right off the plane, first moment in the land of Israel, what does it feel like?
Geloof divers, I was to step on this land.
Why do you think you're zoche? Mazel tov! How does it feel to be on Israel? There's no words, right? I can imagine the philosophical extrapolations in your mind.
Zuk Shalom Aleichem. You want to be a break dancer when you grow up?
Yeah.
Can you break dance for us right here?
No, I don't want to.
What if I say pretty please with the cherry on top?
After experiencing the Aliyah of Jews from North America at Ben Gurion Airport, stay with us next week when we live Jewish history with spiritual leader and world-recognized historian Rabbi Beryl Wine. We have a first here at Tuesday Night Live in Jerusalem. Never in the history of Tuesday Night Live have we invited the same musical guest. We have made one exception, and that is for this righteous man and his beautiful band behind him, Chaim David. There's a reason. This show is about Aliyah, and the one thing you need to know about Aliyah, the first word you need to learn is protexia. That's the word. At my engagement party, the party was kind of winding down, there was just a few friends and family. All of a sudden walks in the door Chaim David with a guitar. And he starts serenading my wife and I at my engagement. And I said, one day I'm going to have a television show. And I'm going to invite him twice. So please enjoy Chaim David.
Shalet Rabba Minachal Bater Vishter Aken Yarim Rash Minachal Bater Vishter Aken Yarim Rash Yarim Rash Katuv amor וניקייתי דמם לא ניקייתי בה השם שוכן בציון וניקייתי דמם לא ניקייתי בה השם שוכן בציון כי דורש תמיד ואתה זכר לא שכחת כתנבים ואומר ידים בגויים מלא גוויות מחת ראש על ארץ רבה מנחה בדרך ישתה הכן ירים ראש מנחה בדרך ישתה